Now that's good eats. Hello friends and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up if you want. Whatever, I can't live your life for you. Anyways, today we're jumping into r/LegbeardStories, continuing the Legbeard of my nightmares saga. And I just gotta say, it is so wonderful to have two Legbeard stories, two fresh Legbeard series going side by side alongside each other. It's just the stuff that dreams are made of, if you want me to be completely honest. Legbeard stories are indeed so very rare. So the fact that we get to study two of them right alongside each other simultaneously, I mean a day apart or so, but still almost simultaneously, that is just manna. That is a gift from the heavens. But that's enough rambling from me. I guess we'll get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive right into some Legbeard cringe. Legbeard of my nightmares, part 2. Bridezilla Legbeard. My God, who's gonna marry a Legbeard? What are you doing out here? Hi, Reddit. Again, I just saw ReddX read my story. Whoop, whoop. It's a good story, too. Thank you for that. If you want, I can give you all the culture shocks that Charlie and I went through. I do want. Like Charlie's reaction to American snacks. But most of us are here for part 2 of Sally the Legbeard. If you didn't guess already, the name of the cat is, yes, Jinx from Black Veil Brides. ReddX didn't get those points, those bonus points. Also, even more bonus points to you if you say, I'm from Cleveland, so congratulations, double bonus points there. Where do we redeem these points? I didn't get any of them, but I just want to know what we can get. If you guys got like those super bouncy balls as a redemption prize, then I'm going to be super sad that I missed out on the points. As far as Cleveland goes, I love it there. Mostly for the Cleveland Brown Dog Pound. Yo! Fun fact, the person who made Superman is also from Cleveland. I didn't know that. I'm also not much of a football man, but I do know that the Browns, they're just having a rough go of it in general. Anyways, the cast. We've got OP, that's me, 19-year-old American in the UK for the first time. Meeting my long-distance boyfriend in person for the first time. I'm kinda neckbeard bait. I'm curvy, though a healthy weight. A pale goth girl with black curly hair that is impossible to brush at times. Imagine like a younger version of Bellatrix before she gone all crazy. Charlie is the 20-year-old ginger British man that I fell in love with. He's 6'4", tall boy, with shoulder-length ginger hair. He had a punk style of clothing. He's kind of scary looking, but he has an adorable cat named Jinx, after the Black Veil Brides or something. Do I still get the bonus points? No, I don't. Molly is Charlie's mother. She's kind and sweet. She's the only person in the family that doesn't have ginger hair. She had black hair that was coming back from chemo because she had liver cancer, though she's been in remission for 3 years now, going on 4 in December. Bless. Stay strong. Nick is Charlie's best friend, the most scary looking guy I ever saw. Black hair, full on goth with the piercings and the makeup, but he is kind and sweet. He tattoos sick children. They're actually just skin markers that will last a few days. But he is the one that actually did my first tattoo. Bill is Charlie's older brother, same height as Charlie, and he's a normal dressing guy. He's very happily married to Hope, and he's also a very smart businessman. He's a treasurer of a company. Oh man, Bill, you sold out, bro. What are you, like a company man now, dude? Oh, can't believe you. Hope is the wife of Bill. She's a daycare teacher, and at this time, she is 6 months pregnant. She will tell you all about her students and their achievements. Sally, the Legbeard, she's the daughter of a family friend. She's overweight and just generally a horrible person, although mostly to me. She smells like hair bleach and had badly bleached blonde hair. If you've ever had your hair bleached, you know that horrible smell. To me, it smells like dirty cat litter. Larry is Sally's soon-to-be husband. He's mentioned here and there. He is definitely a neckbeard, and he reminds me of the adult version of Cartman from South Park. Whatever you guys. Kayla is Sally's mother, not a legbeard, surprisingly. She is very kind and caring. Due to some confusion on the layout of Charlie's flat, I'm gonna try and give you the floor plan the best that I can. So you walk through the front door, there's a shoe shelf on the right. You go up the first flight, you'll see a random window to a brick wall, and then go up to the second flight. You'll see a living area and a kitchen with a sliding glass door that I actually walked into when I wanted water in the middle of the night. I do not know why it's there, but whatever, it is. Go to the hallway on the left of the kitchen. The bathroom is the first door on the left, but go straight to Charlie's room, and it's basically got a walk-in closet and a master bathroom. Like I said, whoever designed it, I have a few questions why. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention to question the floor plan. That's okay. Also, if you missed part 1 of this story, link in the description as usual. You know how we do. Anyways, here is the story. Charlie and I went back to his flat. I talked to my mother and thanked her for being the most awesome mom for giving me a surprise trip to the UK. Before you ask, I was saving up to go to the UK, but my parents surprised me. We did an indoor picnic and played music to dance to. Many reasons that I fell in love with him. After a while, we went to Molly's place. The house was beautiful. It was a large cottage with 3 bedrooms. The kitchen and living room were huge, and in the backyard, you see a greenhouse, which is where she grew food and flowers. Honestly, it's beautiful and totally garden goals. Molly, welcome to my home. Charlie, hello, Mom. OP, the home actually looks beautiful. Actually, like you were expecting it to be a shithole. Don't say it like that. Don't get in bad with the mother-in-law early. That's gonna be a disaster. We walked into the home. Bill welcomed Charlie as Charlie introduced me to his brother and sister-in-law. Bill, so tell me more about Cleveland. OP, we have a rock hall and Christmas story house. Sure, we don't have an amazing American football team, but we still cheer until our faces are blue. Charlie, we can't wait to go. Hope, I bet. Are you enjoying the UK? OP, yeah, it's beautiful here. Charlie's taking me to the Shakespeare Museum tomorrow. Out of nowhere, Sally came along with her soon-to-be husband who didn't look too happy. Yeah, friend of the family, just fucking let yourself in, right? Sally, hey Charlie, Bill and Hope. Bill, congratulations on the engagement. Sally, so OP, want to go wedding dress shopping since you can't make it to the wedding? OP, I don't know. I only have 4 days left on my visa. Sally, oh, you must! I want a gothic wedding! I'm doing it in 2 days! OP, sure, I guess. I didn't want to be rude, but I have to wonder if any dress designer can have a dress ready in just 4 months. Sally, perfect! My mom's gonna pick you up from Charlie's, and we're gonna go to the bridal shops! OP, can I have the time? Sally, I'll DM you on Facebook! I was really uncomfortable, and honestly, I didn't know what I had just gotten myself into. I just looked at Charlie, and he took me to Molly in the kitchen. Her cooking smelled delicious. She was making a vegetable soup with vegetables that she grew in her greenhouse. Now that's good eats. OP, smells delicious. Molly thanked me as we talked about food and recipes. I got her sweet potato brownie recipe, and she got my recipe for cornbread. Still to this day, she would ask me to make cornbread for family events. Molly, Charlie, please tell me you have plans to marry her one day. Charlie, well, I'm working on it. We laughed, but I don't know that he was actually working on it. After a while, we all ate like royalty and played a few board games, like Jenga and Uno. See, those are good games to play with the in-laws. You don't want to sit down and crush people in Monopoly. That just sows some bad seeds right off the bat. That's my little handy hint for life. After that, it was getting really late, so Charlie and I went back to his flat. 2 days later, Sally came to pick me up. She got a bridal stash and looked halfway decent. I sneezed due to her perfume, and she said, "Hi!" to Charlie. Then she took me off to the bridal shops. The consultant said, "Do you have an appointment?" Kayla, "Yes, for Sally." Consultant, "Okay. Do we have a budget for the dress?" Kayla, "Under 1,000 euros, please." Consultant, "Okay, follow me." Sally was too excited. Kayla and I sat down on the sofa as Sally walked to the dresses. Sally, "I want a copy of Kate Middleton's dress, but with bling!" Oh god, she's a classy broad, isn't she? Maybe she is a chavette. I only learned the word chav when I was doing research for the title of the last video. But with the bleach blonde hair and all, yeah, I'm pretty sure she fits it to a T. You guys can let me know what you think. Consultant, "Okay, but your wedding's in 4 months, and that type of dress would take up to 6 months. You'll have to take sample dresses or take some canceled dress orders." And then I heard a "re." Never in my life did I think that I would actually hear a "re." Sally, "It's my wedding day! I only get married once! I want my dream dress! Re!" Consultant, "Please calm down. We can find you a beautiful dress." She was throwing an absolute Karen fit. I felt genuinely embarrassed for her. I wanted to just leave and never come back. Finally, Sally managed to calm down and started trying on dresses. The first one looks good on her, but she complained that she looks like a whale. A little bit of self-awareness shining through there. Dress after dress, and her hating absolutely everything about the dresses. She complained that she hates them all and wants to leave. She went back to the fitting room. She said, "She'll get a dress from Amazon," and walked out. OP, I have a feeling that ordering a dress online wouldn't be a great idea. Kayla, "Imagine how I feel about the wedding. She told me she wants the royal wedding theme, like Kate Middleton wedding to Prince William." OP, isn't that wedding like really expensive? Kayla, "Yes, but she's my only daughter, and I want to make her happy." Ah, now we get down to the root of the problem, do we not? Kayla seems nice and sweet, but at the end of the day, she is the reason that her daughter is like this. Your job as a parent is not to make your children happy 100% of the time. It's to teach them how to grow up, how the real world works, and how to be functional adults. And it seems like Kayla has failed on that front. Sorry, Kayla. Truth hurts. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe people come after me in the comments, but it is what it is. We followed Sally to the car. Sally was in tears and absolutely hates the fact that she couldn't find the perfect dress. I felt bad. I really did. She looked so vulnerable and broken. Sally, "First, a stupid American took Charlie, and then when I met my soulmate, Larry Berry, oh god, I can't find my dream wedding dress." I went from feeling bad to rolling my eyes in disbelief about that Charlie part. OP, what do you mean I stole Charlie? I didn't steal him. Sally, "Yes, you did. Charlie and I would marry if you didn't show up on his own page." OP, how was that my fault? Sally, "You're nothing but a gothic American slut. You're using him." OP, that's rich. I'm done here. Bye. And that is the proper response. Think whatever you need to think, bro. I'm not gonna waste my time or energy arguing about it. You want me to be evil? Okay, I'm evil. Fine. Whatever. I walked off and found a shopping mall. I called Charlie and asked him to pick me up. I was in tears of anger, but I didn't want to upset Charlie and have him go off. So I wiped my tears off and fixed my makeup. I found Charlie and we went back to his flat. Charlie, Love, are you okay? OP, yeah, I'm just peachy. He kissed me and hugged me. I just melt in his arms. We played Call of Duty and just generally had a fun day. Call of Duty, Call of Duty. Charlie, I'm going to marry you one day. OP, I can't wait for that day. Sally then called Charlie in tears. Charlie calmed her down, and Sally told him that she didn't love Larry and wants to be with him. Charlie, Sally, we've been through this since we met. I don't like you in that way. I'm with OP and I love her. I met you as a family friend and I want to keep it like that. You can hear her crying on the phone as he hung up on her. Got him! He sighed and just looked emotionally exhausted from that phone call. So I cuddle him and just let him relax a little bit. OP, wanna take a nap together? Charlie, love to. We got in a comfortable cuddle position and just took a nap. I wanted to leave it on a happy note, but I have 5 more chapters and then the one and only Legbeard wedding of the century. So have a great day or night. Peace. Oh, Sally, Sally, when will you learn that you just can't always get what you want? Even if you spend millions of dollars on the wedding, Charlie is not in love with you. Besides, your styles clash. It would never work out. You're a chav. He's a punk. I honestly have no idea how she got it into her head that OP is the only roadblock. Like, hey, doesn't Charlie get a say in who he wants to be with? If I just remove every woman from his life, he'll have to be with me. Or die alone, which is honestly what I would choose if presented with those options. Oi! We're not going to end it here today. I'm going to power through, get that part number 3 in, because I am so hungry for more Sally the Legbeard, and just generally to watch it devolve more. So, let's get on into it. Legbeard of my nightmares, part 3. Hi Reddit, I hope you are enjoying my stories. I am. Due to my toddler dropping my tablet by accident, she was watching Disney, I'm on my phone, so sorry for bad formatting. You have a toddler? So I guess it did work out with Charlie? Is this Charlie's baby? Is it a ginger toddler? Also, toddler dropping the tablet, that's bad news. A rule that we have is the kid does not touch the tablet. I will touch the tablet. You do not pick it up. We got the cast. We've met OP. We've met Charlie. We've met Molly and Sally. But now we have Carolyn, my amazing mother. Kind and sweet as well as tough. Same thing with Molly. She had liver cancer and is going on 11 years of remission. What? That is so coincidental. She dyes her hair purple. I wouldn't be me if my mom didn't raise me. I could give you a 25 front to back essay about just how awesome my mom is. That's good. Always love your parents. For reals. Nicole is my roommate. She is an amazing roommate and my best friend. Dream roommate, honestly. Clean, pays her half of the rent and bills on time. She cleans up her mess. And while I was gone, she watered my plants and refused the money that I wanted to pay her. So I just took it off of her rent. I think I only ever had one roommate that was that much of a dream roommate. You know, I live with my friends, but they were messy. And with that, we are right into the story. So, I was going home to America. During this time, Charlie proposed. I was all smiles and couldn't wait to tell my family. Before you say, but you just met him. We'd been together for 2 amazing years. I was at the airport with Charlie. He kept telling me to stay, as I just cried. I wanted to stay, but my visa wouldn't let me. That's right, don't overstay or they're gonna kick you out and not let you back in. Can't you just like exit the country and then come back immediately? That's like what we do in the Philippines. Balik Bayan visas and stuff like that. They probably call it something different in the UK. After a few kisses and hugs, I went through the TSA and customs, and I was on a plane to go to California and then back to Cleveland. Bro, that's a long flight. They're going the wrong way, aren't they? From the UK to California and then to Cleveland? What the hell? Are you flying across all of Europe or something? Hoy. I read To Kill a Mockingbird on the plane, but an elderly woman complimented me on my engagement ring. I smiled and thanked her, and she gave me some advice, as elderly people are wont to do. She told me how her and her husband were in a long-distance relationship. Her marriage lasted 70 years before her husband passed away. We chatted, and honestly, her marriage was goals till we landed. Then I had to go on another plane to get to Ohio. I texted Charlie to tell him that I did survive the first leg of the flight. We video chatted, and then my flight was called. I hung up and went on my second flight. I checked Facebook, and Sally posted, "When you can't marry your true love, so you settled for Larry." Jesus, on Facebook? What a top-notch bitch, dude. That's horrible. Does Larry have a Facebook? I guess Larry doesn't care about her either. He's just like, I like that girl at the checkout stand, but she won't return my calls. Oh, everybody's settling. That is shocking. I just rolled my eyes and went on my flight back home. I texted my mother that I'd see her in 4 hours. My plan was to sleep off the jet lag in the backseat of my mom's car. On the flight to Cleveland from California, I had to sit next to a neckbeard. I acted like I was really into my book. His body odor just slowly killed me over the next 4 hours. After I landed and grabbed my luggage, I walked to my mom and gave her a big hug. I texted Charlie and told him that I am back in Cleveland. I put my luggage in the trunk and went to the back seat of the car. I laid down and that jet lag hit me. I fell asleep on the way home. My mom woke me up once we got to our apartment building. I walked through the lobby and went to the elevator. I hit my floor's button and went up to my apartment. Before you ask how I can afford this, the apartment complex wasn't in the best part of the city. You need a key port to get into the building, and the hallways often smelled like weed. Ah, bro, I'm gonna knock on some doors. Hey, what's up? You guys party? I walked in with my mom. My roommate welcomed me and told me that she ordered a pizza so I don't have to cook food. Oh, she is a Class A roommate. God damn. Nicole, OP, go to sleep. I'll wake you up when the food is here. You need to sleep. Whoa. OP, okay. Once I wake up, I'll tell you some good news. I walked to my room and did indeed fall asleep until Nicole woke me up for pizza. OP, good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear? Nicole, bad news first. Whoa. OP, I'm moving at the end of the year. Nicole, no, I want good news. Whoa. OP, Charlie proposed. I showed her my engagement ring. I was so excited. I told her how he proposed and had a commitment ceremony and that I would be moving to the UK to be with Charlie. Nicole lit up. Nicole, I'll save up to go to the UK wedding, man. My best friend's getting married. Whoa. You need to pick out a dress and bridesmaids and a flower girl, man. We ate pizza and I announced my engagement on social media. Friends and families were congratulating us until Sally saw it. She messaged me a long list of why I shouldn't marry Charlie. Too late, and little did I know at the time I was actually pregnant. Sally, how dare you take one of the British men? You don't deserve Charlie. You should have said no and gone home. Charlie needs a British woman. I don't want you in my country. Well, it ain't up to you, sweetheart. She was big mad, absolutely flipped out on social media. God, I want to see some screenshots, OP. She sent her LegBeard friends to go onto my page, and I got a lot of, ew, you're ugly, American slut, and a lot of, commit suicide comments. They DM'd to the point of my mental breakdown. I basically couldn't leave my bed because of all those comments. Don't do that, OP. You're giving them what they want. You gotta just like freeze your profile. I think you can do that on Facebook. Or, block. Endless blocking. But at least she didn't respond. I tried so hard to be nice, I deleted the comments. Nicole stood up for me, and I told her that I didn't want Charlie to know, because I didn't want to ruin the friendship between Kayla and Molly. Kayla was so sweet to me, but her daughter was something else. Charlie video chatted me. We talked about wedding plans and the rest of our lives together. 3 weeks later, Charlie came to Cleveland. What? He met Nicole and my family, and I took him sightseeing. Awesome! I want to take my little family back to California, man. There's so much cool stuff to see in California. Most of all, I want to go to the Natural History Museum and the Science Museum. Let the little kids run around in the butterfly cage. Oh my god, that'll be so cool. One day. We're getting moneyed. It's all good. I took him to the Rock Hall, Christmas Story House, Tower City, boat tour, and many more fun places. He had fun exploring Cleveland. Bro, you guys must be pretty moneyed, like, to be able to afford all this stuff. As young as you are. I didn't have any money to spend on anything until I was almost 30. But I'm not salty, though. I'm a little salty, though. We also had my photographer friend take some photos for her studio, and I paid her for her time and editing. We posted our adventuring photos, and I felt really sick. Morning sickness! During the time Charlie came, I just felt like vomiting. He thought it was because I got boat sick or maybe something that I ate. I just agreed, and we tried to enjoy each other's company. Bro, that little tablet dropping baby, that's Charlie's baby for show. Confirmed. Sally, of course, hated me even more now. Now I'm gonna marry Charlie and move to the UK. I applied for double citizenship and a marriage visa. Charlie, I can't wait to marry you. I knew the first time I saw your photo, I just had to marry you. I couldn't help but smile, and I got on his lap. OP, I can't wait either. Finally, we can be together and not have to worry about visas or long distance. 2 years of long distance, and now it's finally almost over. His phone rang, and of course, it was Sally. Charlie, Sally's calling. OP, I got it. And then OP threw the phone out the window. No, she didn't do that. She put the phone on speaker and just stayed quiet. Sally started up with, Charlie, I'm pregnant! I want you to be the godfather with Christina! Charlie, congratulations, but I'm busy with LP. Sally, you're engaged to her! Charlie, yes, I'm very happy to be with her. Say hi, OP. OP, hi, OP. I giggle and cuddle more. Sally, rude! Are you coming home soon? I want to do a baby shower. Yeah, that $1 million baby shower that's going to be financed by your parents. Oh, God. Charlie, I'm in Cleveland for 2 weeks, but I have to go. OP's taking me to the Playhouse Square. Bye. He hangs up and just cuddles with me. After Charlie's visit, I took a pregnancy test, and it was positive. I freaked out and called Charlie. Now we had a wedding to plan, and I was hoping that my marriage visa would just hurry up. Charlie was so happy to hear that he was going to be a father. I made an appointment to confirm the pregnancy. Nicole, so you're pregnant, and now you're moving sooner? Whoa! I think you should have the baby in Ohio. We have the best hospitals in the world. OP, but I don't have money to pay for the hospital bill. Do you know how expensive it is here? Nicole, oh man, good point. Plus, you can't eat once you stepped inside the hospital. I kept checking on my marriage visa, which was about £1,500, which both of us have to pay half of. In other words, my life savings were now used up. I had zero once I took all that out. Hey man, it's just money, you know? Easy come, easy go. What's really important is happiness, comfortability, being with the one that you love, right? Right. A week later, my pregnancy was confirmed. I was 1 month along. I took a photo of the ultrasound and sent it to Charlie with the text, Hi, Daddy! He's not supposed to have the LegBeard voice. What is this? Hi, Daddy! We posted more about our engagement and let Sally enjoy her posting about her own possibly fake pregnancy. Sally was posting more and more about how an American stole her dream man. You gotta love it. Here are some examples. I would post screenshots here, but I'm blocked, and honestly, it's been years. Americans shouldn't come to the UK because they gained their freedom. Britain needs to take America back. And my favorite, Americans shouldn't be alive. Round them up. That was not funny. You've just advocated genocide. I can't sign off on any of that. But the level of vitriol, I mean, I gotta laugh. Especially because of how impossible all of those things you stated are, and how inconsequential this Legbeard is in the grand scheme of things. What are you gonna do? Call up the Queen and be like, hey, Queen, we need to take back America. And she's like, all right, roll out. It's never gonna happen. Just be grateful you got a man. How about that? Just be grateful someone decided to plant their seeds in this obviously foul, evil soil. Like I said, yes, Sally hates me. I know America isn't perfect, but it's still home. So those comments did hurt, but of course, I didn't show it. I still love where I'm from, and I visit home during the holidays with my daughter who loves our science center and the zoo. Oh, the LA Zoo! I gotta take the kids to the freaking zoo! There's so much to do once we go back to California, man. I'm dreaming of the day. Disneyland? Jesus. I gotta make a list somewhere. After 2 long months, I got approved for the marriage visa and citizenship classes. I got really excited and started packing clothes and important things like my birth certificate, IDs, social security card, passport, and then I went to help Nicole find a new roommate and clean out my room. Both of us were in tears as I packed up my things. She wanted to keep some of my plants and some room decor. Part 4 is all about Sally's reaction to me studying to be a citizen in the UK. Oh, that's gonna be gold. This story has definitely taken like some massive twists and turns that I did not expect. Usually I expect Legbeards to be a bit more manipulative, you know what I mean? But it seems that Sally has just taken the Neckbeard route of absolutely slamming her face against this guy until he finally takes notice of her, which is not gonna happen obviously, but she can't seem to stop herself. She keeps making crap up like, oh, we're gonna get married. Oh, no, I'm pregnant, but I still want you, though. It's never gonna happen, bitch. Let it go. But it is a wonderful devolution to sit by and watch. I would think out of any Legbeards, English Legbeards would be some of the sneakiest, the most manipulative. Like they put on a very posh kind of front, but really they're snaking around to get your man. But this chick, luckily, is far too dumb for any of that, quite obviously. So I cannot wait until OP tells us about when she's back in the UK, gets a few more face-to-faces with Sally, apparently does attend the Legbeard wedding. That's gotta be a show, man. There's so much good stuff going on. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, again, we have Stealthbeard, who is absolutely quiet, manipulative, snaky. And then Legbeard of my nightmares is just like completely off the wall, like absolutely insane. Fun comparison to make. I'm really glad that we have these series going side by side. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, I hope that you like, comment, and or subscribe. Maybe share this episode around or the first episode or any of the ReddX episodes. That would be super, super cool. There is somebody out there that needs some more beards in their life. Does your grandma know about neckbeards? She probably should. Anyways, friends, I hope that you also check out the links in the description. We got a whole lot of stuff down there, including my social medias, Twitter, Discord, and my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. I would like to thank them all, but especially Robert Waits, TSM Kirby, Teddy the Police, Aaron W., Delicious Jelly Donut, Candy Sora, Fire Drake, Livison, Silent Revolver, Zathras, Zero MMX, Little Lone Wolf, Vanilla Mel, Roustower, Aaron Lennox, The OG James Cook, JM Coon, Jerry, John Hero, KK, Miss Monday, Mr. J, my boy Nat One Nick, Lady Nix, Katekin, Sidestep, Cider Drinker, Serrated Ash, Siegfried, Staples, Yeet, Synaptic Boomstick, Brilliant Tamago, Tato Ferret, That Duck and Bug, Fusky, Redwind, Leon Embers, Naga Viper, John Indoors, A-Roxers, Cake Jerry, that's a different Jerry, Mark 211, Organic Cam, Princess Rosalie, Ghosty, The Last Shinobi, and the Maestro Zuka Cervantes. Thank you guys so much for helping to support the channel. Massively appreciated as always. And if anybody else would like to join these lovely people, that would be absolutely huge. I thank you very, very much in advance. If you can't do it right now, financially, don't worry about it, guys. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. Because really, this is how my beard gets better. I love when it's not even words. In order to join us, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe watching some more ReddX videos. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I will see you in the next one. And until then, friends, bye-bye.